Oh no, it's too complicated. That's what I don't want to hear in the comments. Oh, it's still too hard. Nope, I still don't want to hear it. Look, this is what you make. You make this blocky monstrosity. The computer software does the rest. It's pretty dang amazing technology, right? And look, you just follow along, traces. Basically, gorgeous reference art. It's just gorgeous avatar. The math works out. But first, we're gonna dive in head first. Tell me a joke in the comment below. I'd like to hear it. All right, and let's get started. Making the head is a lot easier than you think it is. All right, I want to shake people going, it is so easy to make a head. I've been making them for years, and the head you see with my avatars is made with this method. All right, so how hard is it? It's all in pieces, all in blocks, just like Legos. I even numbered it. See how easy it is. See, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for the face, it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically like building Legos. And as you can see down here, I made some heads. And yeah, you can make some really good looking heads. Depending on your reference art, you get really good results. Link in the description of all the different ones I made. And now I'm going to show you how to do a new method with a new awesome avatar, Filian. Link in the description of how to get this program off a Blender website. It's pretty easy, and it's free, and it's awesome. All right, go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to Add-ons, and type in Loop, and make sure you have that one selected. All right, now for quick navigation, if you don't know what I'm doing, because the program looks very complicated, left side, down left, you see it? You can follow along with that, and it's awesome. All right, so primitive navigation. See how all these navigations right here? One have to worry about 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about these two. You don't have to worry about those ones. But yeah, you can click this, or you can do 1 on numpad and 3 on numpad, and see how it automatically does it. Then if you do Control 1 or Control 3, it flips it around, right? So, or see, up and down, or you can do mouse wheel up and down, right here, to Pam, or you can do Shift, middle mouse button to Pam. All right, and let's say if you lost them a random amount in space, make sure you have your cube selected, just do dot on numpad, then boom, zoomed in on it. Or you can do Shift C, that means you zoom on everything else. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna right click and do new collection. I'm gonna name this collection reference art that, so why not? I'm gonna do 1 on numpad. That's gonna bring me into front view, and I'm gonna grab my reference art in. Okay, grab and drop. All right, this person, link in the description, the person made reference art for me in the community, awesome. And if you want to download it, link in the description, do whatever you want with it. All right, so G, then Control to snap it about right there. And yeah, remember, middle mouse button, left Pam, and all that good stuff. G, then do Control to really snap it. I want about above the red line, just above it. If you zoom in more, I get more control. So let's see. That looks like it's in the middle. All right, and see how you only see it from one view? That's exactly what I want it from. So go down to here, and you don't see it right now. Now you see it. All right, and depth, I want it in the back, always in the back. And in the front, you don't see it from the other side. Oh, down numpad. So yeah, you have more view. All right, you don't see it. Now you see it. All right, Shift D, right click, let go. And middle mouse button, hold on middle mouse button, then do Alt, then snap right here. Then you could do R, then do Control to snap it about, see right there? Now it's 100% flat. And there's another trick you can do, you do N. Let's see, which one is it? No, it's not that, I'm sorry, this one. All right, I want to click this one to be 0. This does a location. So now it's in the middle. I want to see from both sides, of course. Both, so now you see from both sides. I also don't want it to be so bright and flashy. So I'm going to turn down, left click, do Control. Let's get snap it about 50, 500, and do it from this one as well. All right, that's good. And see, there's 3 in the numpad. And we want the side view, we want the neck to match out with the blue line. See this blue line? So G, then Y. And hold on Control to snap it about right there. That sounds good. See how it starts to look in 3D? How we can start to morph it? Follow these angles, and boom, you have a gorgeous 3D avatar. All right, make sure you select this one. Oh, come on, select on it. All right. Shift D, right click, let go. Middle mouse button, then Alt up here. Now I'm going to do R. You can spin it all the way around. To hold down Control. Then boom, now you see it on this side. Makes it really convenient. All right, now I'm gonna move it around on this side. I'm gonna zoom in probably really close. I'm gonna do G and do X. Bring it about and have to do Control to snap it about. Zoom in some more. And let's see, how close is it? I want it really close as possible. Sometimes you can't do it on grids anymore, so just kind of eyeball it right there. All right, and yeah, let's set up. Almost forgot, do not forget to save your projects. Up here, File, then Save As, choose what you want. I'm just gonna name it this, because it's for a tutorial. Then find a place, then save. Down left is what I'm clicking, see? All right, I'm gonna zoom in, and I don't wanna see these from this view. What I'm gonna do, make sure I have this selected, make it to the picture, and just click that. Click each one, and that, so we don't see it. We only see an orthographic. What does that mean? So do one on numpad or hold down Alt, the middle mouse button. See, now we see them, which is great, right? One on numpad, and go to Add, Mash, Plane. Go to Edit Mode, all right, and three on numpad, R, hold down Control, about right here, and yeah. S to scale, Control, probably put it about right here. GZ, Control to snap it, about right here. Dot on a numpad to zoom in on it. And remember, Alt, left click right here. And we're gonna click this up here, it just helps a lot, because now we have a move tool. See? Control, we want it like just behind the eye-ish, right? And it's going to be a mask. So I'm going to select, make sure you have this selected, click this, just kind of move it up and just do Control just above the nose. But a little bit, let's see, push this down a little bit. Kind of like above the eye, a little bit of the forehead, but not the whole forehead. Just around the eye. Probably about right there, that sounds good. All right, we do Control R. See how we start to add this? Left click, right click, go. So now it's in the middle. Select this, X, Vortex. Go to the wrench, go to Add Modifier, go to Generate, and go to Mirror. All right, and remember, you can hold down Z and go to different views. All right, you see that? And we could click this and this. On Z, and look, this is what we see. All right, and do Control R. So you can zoom in, you can make more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want 5, right click, go. Control R again, right here, and put up to 5. So now we have 5. All right, Alt left click right here. We can just select this. And you see when you do G, you can do middle mouse wheel to zoom in. Start to see this wheel. So about, see we're right there. And just side view, you can also click right here if you want to. Boom. I'm going to push it about, see how I'm doing the wheel, moving it up. See. Probably about right there-ish. All right. Oh, it costs to do right here as well. To really fan it out more because we want it to be flat. All right, let's move a flat mask. That's what we want. All right, so GG, that makes it so when it goes on this axis, that's what we want. Do Z8 and then Z, go wireframe. All right, so why did we do that? So we can click right here. GG kind of makes everything kind of middle. Then click right here, then X, then Vortex. But before that, kind of make sure everything's evened out. All right, now we do it. Then X. All right, so now we can start seeing the eye. All right, Alt left click this, right click, then we do circle, S, Z, sorry, turn this off, S, Z, put it about kind of like right there-ish. All right, and just do Z mode. Hold on, Z, go wireframe, and after that, start lining everything up. And let's see, we want to make sure it's equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down here, 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. All right, looks good. And just kind of, we're going just around the white part. All right, that's what we're doing right now. Make sure everything's, we want it balanced. And See, go from the side view as well. So I'm going to click right here and just kind of drag it closer. So you only want to move on this axis because we did on the other axis. Not all reference art is going to be gorgeous. That's the problem. Kind of move it right there. And these reference art is off a little bit. That's completely normal, by the way. Only God himself can make reference art that matches up correctly. Reference art is hard to make. All right, add modifier, generate subdivision surface. All right, make sure to click this up to 2. We're going to select this. And all right, Alt left click this. And so you kind of match it up a little bit more inside this mode. Be a little tougher, but you see how it kind of matches up. All right, that looks good enough. All right, Alt left click this. Make sure to select this off. Go to E, right click, let go. S to scale, hold on, Control, just to do like 1 in. And we're going to poke it out. Or we can do Alt. Alt S. Probably about right there. All right, after that, we could do E, right click, go. S to scale. Well, actually, no, we don't need to do S scale. Just do Alt. Just move it out. Just move it way back, about right here-ish. Then S to scale. Not too much though, but enough to like really poke it out. Just do F. All right, so do smooth modifier again. We can start to see this eye forming. What we want. Don't go too close though. What's happening is it's matching up. It's clicking, and once we click, it kind of stays like that. Control Z if you want to go back in time. And yeah, as you can see, the eyes are forming. Okay, now it's time for the nose. Select this, move it up, move all these up. After that, click button, go to side view. All right, see, we want everything up here, so kind of push everything up here. First, click right here. E right here, and hold down Shift here, here, and here, then F. All right, so we made a nose. See how it's on the nose, everything? And see, make sure it's scattered out correctly. See, it's supposed to be at the tip. It's supposed to be more like flattish, going downish. Oh, crepes. I'm in a weird view. Here we go. So if you click this, it kind of looks all like that, which is cool, but I don't want it like that for now. All right, Alt left click right here, GG. Push it in about, I want them both kind of equaled out. Probably about right there-ish. All right, Alt left click right here and go behind of it, go behind and select this and do Alt S. Select this, I'm gonna click this. All right, I want the donut. Do it again. The only problem is selecting the eye. I don't want to affect the eye. Let's click both of these. All right, do the same thing right here. I gotta just move it. Right. See the mask, I want to go in more than out because the head's large. It's a large head. All right, and make sure everything's kind of matching. All right, now it's time for the next part. Make sure everything's kind of more flattish. I have kind of a small curve to it, not too much though. All right, select this off. Make sure you're on edge select. Hold down Shift, click here, then here. All right, hold down Control, then right click. Right here, here, then just E, and boom, collapses together. All right, now it's time to fix it from the side view. Remember, Alt left click right here to click the whole loop. All right, now it's on the form. It looks goofy as heck. Don't worry about it. Let's see. We want them scattered out. We want them kind of like forming this little mask right here, but we're going to do Alt S. Left click right here, Alt S. And just kind of fan it out, making it kind of all equal. You want to start to shape it. All right, and just kind of make this small. I want this to be flat. Right, because this is supposed to be like the chin kind of goes like that upwards-ish. All right. See, add select, move it in just a tiny bit. All right, now we're going to left, alt left click right here. Could go to E, right click go, S to scale. Going to go down to the lips. All right, so click this and just kind of fan everything out. Kind of see, make it look more organic. All right, now we click on this and you start to see a face forming. One that only a mother can love. See? All right, don't worry about it if it's way off. We're gonna fix that later. Half of it's off, half it's not. And we can fix it right now. But see how it's off either way. So alt left click right here, push it forward about right there. And kind of start to form it to make lips. Let's see. Okay, these ones need to do S. These ones need to be small, they need to be straight. So SX0, that's gonna make 100% straight. We want 100% straight. And attach these to the lips. And let's see, these will be the beginning of lips. See how you see a lip forming? So we want this to be lined up. Okay. Lined up-ish. See a lip line. Push this back about. See, it doesn't really match up, so you kind of have to do in between. All right, so I'm gonna do in between. And let's see, kind of line it up best you could. Kind of make a lip shape. Remember, this is before it branches out, all right? Just like this, and to see what we are getting. All right, select this, Alt S. All right. So we can start getting stuff to form. That's what we want. And see, we want this actually to go more like out. Okay. Make sure it just lines up. All right, lips look kind of funny. We still need to fix that. Turn it off. See, make sure. See, still want to be not too bird-like. I don't want a beak. All right, now click it. Do Alt, left click right here, then E, right click go. S scale just a tiny. Well, turn this off. Tiny bit, not too much. Let's see what we could do with this one. This one's going to be the tip of the lip. See? So this one is going to be the very tip of the lip. But this is supposed to be way down here with this. All right? This is the way physics work with lips. The creases are supposed to be close together. All right, and I don't want a beak. Kind of still want it to be fanned out. So you select this to see what we see. Click this, click this. R. Just gonna kind of do it right there-ish. Kind of morph it along. See, select this. See, go right click and smooth vortex. That's gonna smooth it of where it naturally wants to go. Want to select these and just do the same thing. All right, and just push these back a little bit. Now we add smooth modifier. All right, that's looking better. Alt left click right here. Select this, and we're gonna do E, right click go, and push this right here. About right here. See? Supposed to be like the entranceway. S Y0. Sorry, I froze there. All right, and just do smooth vortex. All right, E again, right click go and put this about right here. Alt left click right here, then Alt S. We want that to go through-ish. Then click this. See how it starts to go through? So the lips will go to form. And we don't want it too rough. So probably like right there-ish. Then we select the other ones that didn't go through. All right, then click it again. But we still want all of them to go through-ish. All right, because I want to go through, because I want the lips to be right here. Do all left click right here and just do GG if you want to be more forward or not. Alt S, all right. And let's click this off again. Right click, circle. All right, we want this to be a circle. And Alt S, I want it to be a big circle. All right, so click on it, I want it to be a big mouth. SX, it's also more whitish. See, I don't want any stretching. So for example, these are stretching, these are more. Depends how big you want the mouth. Maybe that's a little too big. All right, then E, right click go. Probably put about right here-ish. And select it around. The rest of the body isn't done, so I can't exactly do it. See F. Let's see, we could do an F. It makes it easier if it's an F, but in reality, it's like, okay, you do X and you face. In reality, they really hate Fs, evidently. When it comes to UV unwrapping and all that stuff. FF. They really hate if it's filled. Right. Now this is filled correctly. Why did we do that? Control R, so it does the loop cuts. It's mathematic. See it, I, now the eye doesn't go through. It's kind of complicated, don't worry about it. All right, click the faces here, left shift here, S, Y, 0, Alt flat, and Alt S, right there-ish. Because we want the inside of the mouth to be big, because you look at your mouth and you open it up, the teeth touch like each corner. And so you select this, down shift. Wait a minute. Alt left click the whole thing so you can see underneath it. I want to click right here, then click right here and do Alt S. I want to go through like that. Remember, select this to see how exaggerated it is. So also select the mirror off. You see the side view. Then you have to click it back on. And we have the inners of the mouth. Push that out a little bit. All right, so now it looks creepy as heck. It is not done. Do not worry about that. You can select this, make sure you have this one selected, and just kind of see. You can start to get the lips forming. Now, these are more cartoon lips, so we don't really want detail to begin with. But if you want full-on lips, you need to add more geometry for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's have these match out more. Turn these off. S, Y, 0, because I want these to be flat. All right, let's take a, lips supposed to be more back. Let's take a break. Now start to puff out these cheeks. Alt S-ish, it really depends. All right, that's looking okay right now. See, now it's time to match the lips of where they're supposed to match up with. All right. Okay, the inner of the mouth is then how we did Alt to match it. These ones are still supposed to match up. So shrink down a little bit. We still want these to match up. I still want it to be not too much, not too extreme. All right. Be closest as to scale. Now we get to see, it looks like, I'm gonna minimize that. All right, now it's time to do a lot of poking and correcting. All right, these lips are supposed to be closer. So we're gonna try and do that. All right, so there's two things we can do right now. So it depends if you want to do them. Alt, left click right here. You can do Shift E. See, that can start to make lips. It is optional. It really depends on what you want. So that's cool right there. But you get the idea. It really depends if you want to do it. It's pretty cartoon characters, so I don't want to do that. And see, get the shape you want. Also, I'm going to go back, click on here, go to object mode, then shade smooth, make you have it selected, then go back. All right, now we start to see, click this, imperfections of what it looks like. See how it looks a little oddish? It's not done, that's why I need to add some volume. See, you need some volume. Alt S right here, and you push that in. Okay, you want this to be more down, then click this. This is what it's gonna look like. Alt S. And the cheeks be more filled up. Alright, and I want, see these. I want to be careful pushing these out more forward. Kind of still want them close together. And you kind of just start forming the lips, make sure they look good, make sure they're equal, make sure they're balanced, la la la, you know, all that boring stuff. See that? I did kind of like this curve right here. I think I might want that. I think I like that. Just like that. All right, and take a look at the face. This is the beginning of it. Just like this. You can take a good look at it. Remember, when it's shell shaded, it really doesn't matter what it looks like. It can be, it just has to look okay. Look at a lot of faces with no shading to look okay. A lot of them actually more flat. So I'm going to do, for example, A, S, Y. See, a lot of times they look like that when it comes to 3D, when it comes to different views. Boom, 3D. It's just a shading you use. All right. See, and everything seems to match up. Take a little break. Not that far. Right here. For the eyes, I actually want them to be sharper. Select right here. Make sure you have this off. And just zoom in more. You have face select. Select right here. H. It's not deleted. It's hidden. There's a difference. And select this. And I want this one to actually be in the middle. And I want this one to be the corner right here. And make sure you have this, Shift E. So it's gonna make it sharp. Look here, here, Shift E. Here, here. I'm gonna hold down Shift and select both of them, then Shift E. All right. Right now we just made it hard. All right, that's what you want. And kind of bring it into the desired spot. Up here is soft, so I kept it soft. As you can see now, side view. See how it looks like from the side view. And we could hold down Shift just like this and H. And yeah, okay. One view you have to worship, and the other view you just kind of doesn't really have to match up that much. You choose what view you want. This one's supposed to be far back though, because it's supposed to have to make this incurve right here. You're not supposed to see. Let's say that. Alt H, and now it's all back. And yeah, see how the eye looks better? It looks nice and sharp and good. I hope that helps. Remember, middle mouse button and Alt to do to the side. Make sure on edge select, make sure you have that selected. Let's turn this off. Left click here, then hold down Shift, left click here 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. S to scale, Y. Make it mostly flat and kind of bring it out about right there. And want everything kind of scattered out. And go from the top view, hold down middle mouse button and Alt. Remember Shift and middle mouse button, the pan over here. And we are going to extrude 4 times. So hold down Control, then do right click 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and have it match up. And is it accurate? Remember Alt left click right here to really kind of push everything out. The head will naturally go in a little bit more in the back, but you know. Remember look up to the side view, so you could do 3 on a numpad or just what I did before. And see how it kind of matches, kind of not, so don't freak out about that. We want the donut shaped one. All right, and we have that selected. And yeah, just start kind of working away. Your magic, make sure everything's GG. Everything should be scattered out more GG. Makes it so much easier. Let's move this up. Let's turn this off. And GG. And yeah, it's good enough. All right, and just start moving away. Look from the other view. Stretch it, go back in. You also do Alt S, but I don't want to be, see I'm changing the side as well. That's not what I want to be doing at all, so please take that in consideration. G, make that lower, to the side, about right here-ish. I don't mind if it affects that much. All right, Alt GG, Let's see. Okay, maybe look from the above you. I want everything kind of spaced out. All evenly. It helps a lot. Now after that, add the smooth back on. And yeah, also tilt it a little bit. And make sure you get something that you like. You're supposed to go thinner at the neck. I'm changing the front of it a little bit. So just be careful. Be mindful of that. Alright, and after that, when it continues down to the neck, we're going to zoom out some more. We go to add, circle. Alright, click right here. We're going to do 8. Alright, oh, if you don't see that, just a larger right here. After that, turn off these. After that, S to scale, just do control about right there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then after that, just do G, then Z, then hold down control. Not control anymore. Let's see, 3 side view, then dot on the numpad to really zoom in, just S to scale. Tough for done thing right now. And just match it up best you could. Remember Alt and middle mouse button to pan right here, and just, I want the base of where it meets right here, and just kind of have it match up. All right, we're gonna want to connect these. So let's do E, and let's see, where's the neckline? Oh, does it shrink? Just follow the neckline. You're gonna click this and just vortex, then add this, then add this. See how it doesn't connect? Don't freak out. Just do push it in a little bit and boom, it connects. And right click and do circle. It's circled up again. All right, and let's start to have everything matched together. E again. Kind of have it matched, and depending on the reference art, you have to follow one or the other because it may not be the same thickness from multiple views. All right, so let's do it. Let's go to click here, 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 F, and it's freaked out because of the face's orientations. Okay, what is that? See, you're freaking out of what's in and what's out. Don't panic. Just do A, do Alt N, then recalculate outside. Boom, you're good. And turn this off. And as far as smoothing it goes, just do tab, go out of edit mode, shade smooth, and go back in. There's multiple ways to do it. That's just the easiest way I know how to do it. And after that, let's click edge select, click here, then F. All right, depending on the range of the character. So I want it more like that. So turn this back on. Let's see, some characters have a really far back right here. It just depends on that character. And just click this, F, F, F. All right. And yeah, see how well that flows together. All right, and let's just check off to the side. Everything looks good. Now, Alt left click here, S to scale, Z 0. We are going to move this up. Let's turn this off. All right, and just kind of move everything GG. GG, kind of want it more scattered, more evenly spaced out. I don't want any jagged messes. All right, so from the front, we're going to do 3. So hold down Shift, left click here, here, then here. So you have 1, 2, 3. Then just do middle mouse button Alt right here, and you hold down Control and right click 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one's going to connect to here. And just kind of scatter everything. Like this is going to be a top, this is going to be a side, and Alt left click here, and let's see if we should do R. Kind of fan it out a little bit. All right, because it's connected here. Like here, here, F, here, F, F. All right, here where the fun begins. Well, ish. You kind of have to get everything to match. Alt left click here. And kind of fan it all out because this is going to fill up. And once this fills up, it can be quite stretchful. Quite stressful. And just kind of, yeah, let's have it all match up. So I'm here, F, F, F. All right, as you can see, it's stretched all up here. You don't want that. Make sure you go to Edge, right click, Smooth Vortex, and kind of go out. Now, you do box select and select this whole thing up here. Right click, Smooth Vortex, which you could do it a few times, do 3. I really want the top to be really smoothed out. Not that, just do Alt S to bring it back out. Make sure that was clicked off and just give it a good look around. Let's see, click this, GG. GG. I kind of want everything scattered out evenly. That is really important. Even this. And you look it around, and after that, let's turn on the smooth. Alright, then yeah, it's not perfect. Let's smooth it out. That's the whole point of it. Go from up to above you. Let's see, make sure you have this selected. La la la. Just click right here. Alright, now if you get everything kind of where you want it, now you follow your reference. Alright, and your reference could look quite goofy. I'll just be honest with you. If you follow your reference, some things will not turn out well. So I'm gonna click these and just G and have it like Alt S. Let's do Alt S right here. And it can start to look kind of inflated goofiness. Let's do something in between, alright? Dang it, I have a hard time stretching this out correctly. Let's see about, let's see. Seems like about the right length. Alright, see how big the heads get? That's just what anime heads are. They're big. Alright, they're very big heads. I like a head that big, but no, they like a head that big. I want something in between. I still want it to look good for the reference, so saying that it follows the reference looks really good on paper. It is supposed to be more smaller where the hair is, so that's also a thing. And take a good look at it. Multiple angles, it fits from the side view. And yeah, look at Iron Mouse's head. It is like, whoa, what happened there? Let's see. I think it looks better a lot smaller, but that's just me. See, that's my favorite. But no, that's not what sells. Sells is making the reference art even. Alright, and that's good. Always tweaking. I always go back and forth. I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys. I want the head to be a little bigger. I want the neck to be a little skinnier right here. So I could do smooth. Put it up to until I can see it. Probably up to like 11. And it starts to smooth out. So it's look better. But I'm gonna click right here. Right click smooth. I want it to be like really not really anything. So pop back to 3. So it kind of slowly fades out and looks good. There's multiple ways you can do everything. So just do there, and yeah, it starts to flow really nice. It's up to you if you want to match reference art. It also looks good to you. That's one of the most important things. For example, this looks pretty dang good to me. All right. Now it's time for the eyes and eyelashes. Remember, down left is what I'm clicking. See? I'm going to go into object mode and just do Shift C to zoom in out. And I'm going to go to add mesh plane. Edit mode. And just remember 3 on the numpad. R, hold down control about how it's like 90, turn it off. And just do 1 on numpad. S to scale, control about right there. Just G down on numpad. And remember, just do middle mouse button Alt just to snap if you want to, either or. It's up to you if you, whatever you want to choose. I'm gonna make it roughly the same size as it. Alright, and right click, subdivide, then right click again and circle. And kind of make it a lot smaller than what it's supposed to be, probably about like right there. Make sure you have this dot thing selected. You do Z to make it transparent or not. And hold down Shift, then left click right here, then do E, right click, let go, S to scale. About you get the desired longness that you want. And let's add some modifiers. Could add mirror first. So now we have it on both sides. Select that, sorry. Solidify. I'm gonna want some thickness to it. Just dot on numpad to zoom in on something to get lost. I don't want that thick, so hold down Shift and left click. Put it about a 5-ish. That sounds about good. Remember to click that. We can add another modifier in subdivision surface. And make sure to click that. Make sure to click that too. And now we have an eye forming. L, and we go to C, scale it up. S to scale. Z. Let's see. Mostly just want to get close. I don't want to exactly do it. All right, and just remember, just put it in. All right, so we have to track one face. We're good to track this face. A side view it's kind of hard to do. And you do not want to rotate it like that. It looks weird, all right? So what I mean by that, I look at most characters when it comes to anime faces in 3D, they're flat. All right, so I don't want to tilt that much. I just want a couple tilts. So do R, then Z, hold down Control, 1, 2. See how I just have 2 snaps? Then boom. All right, about 10 angle. It's up to you if you want to do more or less. That's what I'm going to do. And let's see, I'm going to push it in. See, I still want a flattish face. Let's see. Probably about right there. I'm going to have to affect the eye and make it so the eye can go around it. I also want a little bit of a bulge. So I click that. Also Alt, left click. I'm sorry, Alt S. Move the mouse wheel up and down till you get the kind of like the curve you want. This cool little curve going on. Depends how much you want out of it. I don't want too much. But you see how it does. Starts to do a curve. Let's see, probably about in right there. And yeah, that looks about good. And I'm going to object mode. Hold down shift, left click here, then go back into edit mode. So now I'm collected on both. All right, so now I can affect both. So what do I want to do? Let's see, select right here. Make sure you have the donut thing selected and just kind of poke out a little bit. Let's see, about right there-ish. Do the same thing underneath. Still make sure it looks nice, all right? Let's see. Once it has eyelashes, it's gonna look different. This part is supposed to be kind of more in. I don't want to see this part. Get out of my sight. Not too much though. All right, now it's time to add the eyelashes. So let's click right here. It could be anything really. Turn this off. Just Shift D. And turn off these modifiers. Just shrink it down. You can shrink it down. Just turn it off. So know what we're doing. We're going to follow along. Let's see, just SY0, just so it makes sure it's flat. And just start right here. See how we're starting. E. About, see right here, then E again. See, we're just going to follow along. That's what we're doing. Then E. Follow along the eyelash. Okay, before you see a spike, I like to do it before and after. You clarify it and do it again. Then do it again. Let's see, this one probably like around right here-ish. Then do it again. All right, and let's see, let's start connecting it with the eye first. There's multiple ways you can do this. I guess we can just add a little, I don't want to unite. Okay, let's just select that. And just kind of start to bring it in. See, RZ. Let's push it in to the closest we can get it. See, the rest of it's just kind of going in. That's what we want. Kind of like that. And after that, just kind of grab the whole thing out again. So make sure that's selected and just kind of push it all out. All right, I'm still following our reference. And now we can click it back on. We want this to go a little bit in. Okay, kind of like things like these. I want it to go a little bit in. You could do Alt S, kind of drag it in-ish. What do I mean by that? I want to hide this ramp right here. That's what I want it to hide. See how you have a ramp? Yeah, that can just go way down. And click these off. That's what it looks like. I want these to be nice and small. Click them back on. And we still want to be nice and smooth, so don't forget to fix it. Let's see. GG. We're here until the cows come home. All right, click these. E, put them right there. Click everything off. S to scale. I'm sorry. Let's see. All right, now let's start matching little things here and there. So E, R, rotate. This is supposed to be a little sliver right here. Kind of broke out. Shouldn't have it rotate about right there. Still want the flow. E, S to scale more down. And let's see. After that, just add modifiers back on till you see is forming pretty good. All right, so we have the inner parts of the eye. Okay, we want to get that figured out. Let's see. Basically, something kind of like this, we want the eye to be on. Well, when I could add one here, but you kind of see the light and dark. This is going to be, we're actually going to add a material here. Material is just less effort. And yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. You can like make that crease up if you want to. There's good things and bad things of doing that. See how sharp it is now? And yeah, it can even look better, but it just really depends on what you want. All right, now it's time for the under eyelash. It's simple. Just select these and just duplicate them. SY0 and just hide everything because it's really complicated to look at. A little bit of a head mech and just, all right. E, scale, E again, because gotta make another one E again. This one's kind of like a weird shaped one. After that, E again. Let's do, how is it even supposed to poke out? Control R, add one in the middle, Alt S. All right, so this one, just add it back on. And as you can see, we need to have some thickness to it, because obviously it can't be that thin. You know, make these ones really small, of course. And so you can kind of rotate them. That would help. Ah, see, rotate them. How glorious it is. We can turn off a smooth modifier. See what we're doing. See that? We're angling them. That can make it look way prettier. So turn it back on. And we still want this to be above. Yeah, and give it a good look over. See how it looks like. Let's see. Let's see, just look. So you can also do sharp edges if you want to. There's so many things you can do. So if we do, let's see. Oh, no, I don't want that. All right. You can do sharp edges. You can select only the edges and make that sharp if that's what you want. And it's a different look. It really depends on what you want. All right. So yeah, you can rough it out if you want to. But for me, I don't want that. All right, and that looks good. Spend more time if you want to look different or better or anything you really want. Yeah, it looks good to me. Teeth and tongue. Remember, down left is what I'm clicking. All right, I'm going to go into object mode. Make sure you only have your head selected. Then go into edit mode. And just do A, make sure on the scene selection, and do H. That hides it, does not delete it. And do Shift C to bring back your cursor. I'm going to go to add, cube. Turn these off. S to scale, hold down control. I want it basically as small as possible. And just S to scale, then Z, control, probably about right there. That's good. Control R, right click, let go. Move it down a little bit. Control R again, right click, go, and move that down a little bit. And see one numpad, move mouse button pan, click this, hold down shift. And left click here, then vortex. Then you can add these back on. See what we get. We get a tongue. Click right here, click 7, click Alt, left click right here. S to scale Y, probably about right there-ish. And we could turn this off. And we'll leave that one on. Shift D, right click, let go. S to scale Z 0. This is going to be our teeth. So just do E, right click, let go. S to scale. Let's see. Probably about right there. You know, you could just grab that one in. It just depends, GG, how much you want it, GG. And we just do right here. See how the teeth are shaped. Just really depends on the shape. And how thick you want them. I'm gonna put about halfway-ish. Remember SZ0, and after that, E, kind of just put them about right there, sounds good. After that, click L right here, Shift D, right click, let go, and put it about underneath it. And let's see, we want the bottom to be a tiny bit smaller. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. Well, depends actually. Right, there's good. All right, remember, go on face select, left click, hold down Shift here, here, X, faces. All right, and just L. You make sure it goes high enough, but not all the way through it. And Alt left click right here. You kind of want the molars the same thickness, so if you did shrink it down a little bit more, you still want these ones to be evened out. So you just click this, that's a little bit in. You still want the molars at the back to be even. It's up to you. I'm having it close. And yeah, that looks good. Here, probably put it about kind of middle of the tongue. Its tongue might be a little big. Kind of shrink it down, make sure it matches from all sides. And that fits all correctly, and make sure do Alt H, don't hide stuff. L. Okay, make sure that's back. We can do that to like perfectly size up to scale. Looks small, but you know, for the throat. So remember, I'm just doing middle mouse button, hold down Shift to pan around, hold down Z to go into wireframe. And I'm going to turn that off. We go to margin and put about. We want it as close as possible, but not poking through, if that makes sense. Probably is good. Click this. All right, doesn't have to be perfect. When you do blend shapes, it affects it, but you want to make sure if it opens up, it does a natural smile. So let's see this, for example. Turn on this. Do this, for example, it's going to kind of show when it opens its mouth. It's all up to you. If you want to make it perfect, more perfect, you can make it, for example, straight if you want to. It really is up to you, you know. But for now, I'm going to do probably that later, so I wouldn't worry about that right now. It's all up to you. And don't copy what I do. I'm just showing you. L. Then you push it down. And you see how it's beginning to open? You can make the tongue smaller, bigger. It's up to you. Okay, bring that back. And I might just make it a little smaller. And that looks good to me. Depends. Now it's time for the ears. And Dragon's fun. All right, make sure you go into object mode, do Shift C, and I'm going to go to Add, Mesh. I'm going to go to Plane, and make sure you go into Edit mode. Hold down my mouse button, Alt to pan right there, and do R. Hold down Control, probably about right there. Remember, middle mouse button again, and Alt. And remember, down left is what I'm clicking. So yeah, S to scale. Hold down Control, probably about right there-ish, and put it right here. Then just do dot and numpad to zoom in. Don't need that on for now. And let's see, I want it more like at an angle because that's what it is for the ears, as you can see. All right, now make sure on edge select and just remember, hold down Z to go in wireframe or not. And let's see, go from the back view. And just S to scale about here-ish, Control R, S to scale, Control R, just get into shape. And three modifiers. Generate, we're going to go to mirror, make sure select this, select again, we go to solidify, select this. Now it depends on thickness you want. I want it that thick. And she minimize that. I'm going to add generate. I'm going to add subdivision surface, the last one. Put this to a 2, and don't forget to select that. And now you can kind of match it up. I'm not done yet. I'm not out of the woods. I'm just kind of giving you, see, you have that Control R, right click, go. Now we get to match up. Hold on Shift and click that and do Alt S. Kind of fan it out. Left click right here. Hold down Shift and left click right there and Alt S to really fan it out, as you can see, and do edge select. And I'm just kind of bringing it out to give it volume and follow along with the reference art. See how we kind of have a curve right here. We want to keep that curve right here, and over here these ones are supposed to go way in, as you can see. Go and just click these S to scale about small. If you want a sharp tip, we can do that later. Don't panic. I actually don't want a sharp tip. You don't have to follow your reference 100%. Just follow it a good amount until you are happy with it. That's the difference. Separate the mans from the boys. Who's happy? All right, and make sure. Let's see. And follow as close as you want. Remember, what looks good is just as important. All right, and let's make it close enough. Click these, E, S to scale, and see how I made a little pokey thing. It's up to you if you want to do that. Let's see. See how the ears somewhat go in? It's up to you if you want to do that. See, you can make them go in, poke these out further if you want to. Let's see. I would probably do that a little bit, how it kind of folds in. This really depends. So you put these out, kind of fan them out. See, not there on the side reference art, but I don't know if it wants to follow 100%. All right, now it's time to add the little puffs. Zoom out, we could select this, then this. Then we're go to add icosphere. All right, S to scale, hold on, Control, probably about right there. Remember, hit the mouse button, Alt, put it right there. And G, then do dot on the numpad. Here we go, sorry about that. S to scale, and just remember Z for wireframe. And make it about roughly the size you want it, and put it roughly the spot you want. Then add these modifiers back on. And let's see, yeah, kind of a pack. You can also do S, then you do Y-ish, just a little bit, kind of poke it out. Let's see, that seems about good. All right, and make sure you just select one at a time. Select from good angle. I want to do this one as this one as one right here-ish. Make sure you poke them out. I wonder if we select the right one. Oh, who knows? See, select it out right here. Don't forget about this one out here. Put it right here. And don't forget about the last adorable tuft and poke it out right here-ish. And if it starts to stretch, not fear, you can grab some more. So add some more volume down here. Do not follow your reference 100%. Follow what looks gorgeous. Remember that. All right, and let's see. Yeah, just start to puff away. And for example, I want a few of these to like go in more. Just depend on what you want. And I actually want it more up here-ish and rotate, and just kind of fan it out of the volume you want. And yeah, it really is up to you. I'm gonna select this, get more of what I want, scroll it up. And remember, get something that looks good to you. That's one of the most important things. Also make sure it looks good from the side view. See? And yeah, that looks good to me. Little tweaks here and there. For example, I want this one to be a little bit more in. And yeah, because I think it looks better that way. Really up to you. Could be here till the cows come home. And nobody better skip this part. Yeah, now it's time for the body next. See, as you can see, good reference art makes a good body. All right, and remember this blocky monstrosity. Doing this. Let's get started.